Okay, guys. So I actually like these updates in between the show that Ebuka does sometimes. I think he has done like two or three updates aside the show, so that he would, when Ebuka speaks, he speaks the mind of Big Brother because he is part of the entire production team, and he has been a fantastic creative mindset when it comes to Big Brother. I just wanted to have you hear him speak about this particular visuals and the fact that so many persons were against him when he introduced this shaking tables style. Truth be told, there is no Big Brother franchise anywhere that exists in the world that has his style, like asking housemates questions, personal questions that can completely change the mindset of the housemate against somebody. And people look forward. In fact, most people even look forward to every Sunday is actually that particular segment where he shake tables. But that is not to be, because that his shaking table can actually influence the show completely. He introduced it very creative, very, very creative. And I'm sure that he didn't introduce it to influence the show. But if you watch, sometimes some of these questions he asks tends to change the mind of somebody, tends to, redirect somebody's mind. I'll give you an example. When Ibuka came into the house, aside the shaking of the tables that he does on Sundays, when he came into the house to have a party with them, a dinner with them on Friday night, remember when he was telling the housemates, the Imesi, he calls her immersive. I think he gave several people different. He described each of them and giving them their own names, and trying to tell them who they really are on the show, but not necessarily be who they are outside the show, but what they have been able to give out based on what he has seen and based on comments he's gathered. He was trying to give them names, and he told Kola that Kola is vulnerable. Kola at some point, do you know that is what made Kola go start asking Mensah the following day that does he think these dynamics with Diddy has diminished him as a man? Because he kept complaining to Mensah that Diddy never for once acknowledged that he's a cool guy, he's a handsome guy, just like every other person does for other person. Like what Jason would say about a sultana, for instance. Oh, fantastic lady, I love her pure heart, her attitude. Even if they don't mean it, just say kind words towards her. But that Diddy has never ever acknowledged anything about him, because Diddy is actually playing the games, using you to gain a measure of perks, if there's anything to it that you have. That is the reason why Diddy would go ahead and say, "Oh, that all your highlights are about me, and all her own highlights are about she at the arena." And then she says, "That's the way I like it. That's the way I want it." Do you understand that? So to tell you that there's a way you can tell somebody something, and it looks like, okay, so see, that's what people are saying outside. Let me change it a little bit. So, but Ibuka is coming out to explain that, look, that I am doing this is not like it is the standard. Of course, you can't take anything away from the fact that he's been creative, introducing a few things here and there in order to make things spicy enough. And remember that Ibuka himself has been a host, and people have been calling for him to drop, that multi-choice should drop him as the host of the show. It is nearly impossible, if not impossible, self, because the guy is part of the creative think tank of Big Brother. He's not detached from the show. He's like the creative juice of Big Brother. And if that guy leaves, in fact, he's not going to leave. You know why? Even if they're going to remove him as being the host, they can elevate him to become Big Brother think tank or a board member of Big Brother. They can't let this guy go because of what he has upstairs. He has been there. He's been in the show, and he's seen years and years and years of these things, and he knows how to craft this thing. He knows how to get the juice from you. He knows how to coin the questions to get the best. Who go feed one? Even if somebody's going to replace him at the end of the day, he will be part of those who would even point at the person whom he thinks can do what he does. So people are shouting, don't remove Ebuka, don't forget it. In another 5 years or 10, now he go say, I know to do again. Then instead of them to say, okay, let's go, tell us who you want, we go replace you. Or being the board member, you don't have to do so much. Just give us advice, do this. All this kind of small perks. But if multi-choice even have a way of saying he should buy shares, part owner of the franchise, they don't mind giving him because the guy is too good. So look at what he said about shaking tables that people don't really understand. I will play it back for you.
Refresh on a few things. I get a lot of messages from fans of Big Brother, and I just thought it was nice. It would be nice for me to just do a quick reminder of what this show is about.
Okay.
The concept globally is supposed to get people together from diverse backgrounds into a house, cut them off from the outside world. And,
yes.
Just watch them interact and see how they deal with situations. On their own. This concept of shaking tables is not a part of the Big Brother
absolutely
format. It's something that I started doing, and it wasn't done.
And it's creative.
Back from the outside world, it was done to trigger them once in a while, and see how they react to those triggers. So it's interesting now that fans send me messages now saying, "Ebuka, break this person up. This ship must be broken. Break this friendship up."
They don't understand.
Put these people together. I want this person and this person to start having something. So make them
start having something.
Become a ship. Basically telling me to
influence the show.
Influence the game completely. And it's such a strange thing to do. And I just thought I should have this conversation because if we wanted a show where they got feedback or we told them what to do, then it wouldn't be.
They'll have their phones.
Basically, maybe giving them their phones so that every week they get
updates
from fans telling them what to do. Let's not lose the plot of this entire show.
Absolutely.
They need to deal with things for the most part by themselves.
Yes.
Just once in a while, I'll throw in things just to see how they react.
A willing on the spanner once in a while.
To break up ships or break up friendships.
That's not your job.
Create ships.
Absolutely.
It's them living their lives or playing their game and deciding on their own. Our job is to watch and maybe react emotionally, but not to influence.
Yes.
I know some of you are going to come to these comments and be like, "Hey, break up." Because I know they
hear what.
But I just thought to remind people that's not our job.
Absolutely.
Big Brother doesn't even do that, and I don't think it's my job to go in there and start telling people who to ship with or
who not to ship with.
So let's keep that in mind. Shaking tables is just to trigger emotions. It's not supposed to influence.
It's not supposed to influence
how they start acting
in the house.
Sometimes it does that, but it's not.
Sometimes it does. Yes.
Okay. I hope I made small sense.
Yeah, you made some sense. You see, it's what he's doing is not part of the game, but in a situation where things come up and the thing is dull, you just shake things up just to make people shake a little bit. And people are now going all out and say, "Hey, Big Brother, you know what? You have to, Ibuka, if you don't ask this question this week," I've seen people even threaten Ibuka. "If you don't ask this person this question, then you are biased. In fact, you want this person to win. That's why you don't want to ask the question. Why did you ask this person a question? Why didn't you ask this person a question?" Those kinds of things. And it has always been like that year in, year out. No, there is no Big Brother season that I've ever seen that people were happy all through about what had happened or who won. Even the year that the Lebaye won, that everybody was saying that she was bullied and she deserved the money, People still complain. The year that Thatcher was disqualified, it was even a meltdown on social media. Oh, this, oh, Thatcher that, oh, Thatcher this. So, my dear, it's neither here nor there. That's why I said, if devil himself come out now, say, I'm the devil, I'm against God, you will still have people who will follow the devil over God. That is how the world is. So, no matter what you want to do, the so-called Jesus Christ that came, doing good, though, no record of him doing bad, doing good. He was healing people. People didn't like that he was healing people. They sought to kill, and they killed him. So, my dear, carry your own cross. Do your best, the best that you can, and leave the rest. That's all I can say for now. I'll see you on the other side, guys. Take care. Tell me what you think, though. I'd love to hear from you as always.